I think it's fine to like say that you don't like somebody and like the reasons that you don't like somebody, but that's crossing a line.
Yeah.
I'm not posting it online though.
Yeah,
you know?
that too.
I got a text.
We got a text.
Welcome to the Modern Hippies podcast, episode 12. I was forgetting.
Hey guys.
Love Island edition, if you couldn't tell.
Yes, we're gonna be talking about
Love Island. I've been obsessed.
Have we talked about Love Island on the podcast before?
I think we brought it up, maybe.
Because
Barely.
So it's like been 6 weeks of Love Island.
Yeah, I don't think we filmed.
I don't think we have.
We've been too busy.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm like, I know I haven't filmed in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love watching it every day. I look forward to it.
I know.
And now I'm sad.
I'm sad too.
Can we talk about how you got COVID
Oh,
in 2024?
that's embarrassing. I was literally about to say that.
I got COVID in 2024 too, though.
Oh.
You're good.
Yeah.
That,
I think I
that's
got it from
embarrassing.
Brandon. I
Brandon?
don't know. Well, he's the last one that had it, remember? And then we went hiking with him. I don't know.
Where did you go that we were like,
You went to the
Fossil Creek?
concert,
Oh, no, yeah, we
though.
did go to the concert. You're right.
yeah,
You're right.
the concert,
Stop-
and your family got
Stop
it.
trying to sabotage our friendships.
I know.
Your mom
You're
got
calling
it. It was
Brandon
definitely
out?
the concert.
My whole family, dude.
yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say that Love Island and like seeing it every day and like it reminded me of like 2016. You know how they say that was like the best year, and it was the year of Pokemon Go, and so like everybody was on Pokemon
out.
and like we almost achieved world peace. That's kind of how it felt with Love Island. Like the whole world just like banding together and we're all
Yeah.
watching
Pokemon
this
Go was
thing.
in 2016.
Yeah, dude.
That's wild.
That's when
Wow.
that's the year me and Isaac met. So it's like the
Oh.
best year ever.
That's
What?
true.
That's why it's ingrained in my memory.
Love it.
I had a year in 2016 too. I had a year.
Yeah.
I never participated in Pokemon Go.
Really?
Neither
Oh my
did
God.
I.
Dude,
Neither
I
did
remember
I was like-
I was obsessed with it, and me and Isaac went to I think we won at the Hyatt. We won a trip to California, like a free night stay at a Hyatt over there. So we went and did it, and literally at like 1 a.m, his friend that lives there was
Fucking
like,
nerds.
yeah, he's like, you should come to this
Excuse
cliff
me.
side, like blah blah. There's like a fucking Pokemon gym over here, and literally like 1 a.m, we're over there, fucking trying to catch
love
Pokemon.
that.
I remember when
And
people
we
would
weren't
do
the
that.
only ones there. There was a lot of
No,
people.
I remember people going to the
Yeah.
parks, literally
Yeah.
walking around.
That
Tempe
is
Town
so-
Lake was filled with
Me
people.
and Isaac got in trouble one time at a park. I didn't know parks closed, but we were
Yeah.
at a gym
Yeah.
at like
10 p.m.,
past
girl.
10. Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
And the ranger was like,
That up until I think like 2 years ago, Van was still playing. The only reason he doesn't play Pokemon Go is because he forgot the password.
Can he reset it?
Yeah, but it's like a whole thing. Like his dad has so he's text his dad. It's like a whole thing.
yeah.
I think my brother still plays with Santi.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
hello, we're talking
I
about.
get it.
Do you know what it's in Van's room right now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
I get
his soul, his
Fucking
He's
little.
a little nerd.
I don't even know what it's called.
Diorama?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, what did Van think of Love Island's finale? Did he watch it with you?
He's okay with the winners.
Nice.
He had some comments about Kendall.
Julio
Oh.
did too.
Yeah?
He didn't like.
What did
him.
he say?
He doesn't like him either.
Dude, I was talking so much shit.
And then about what happened
Yeah,
this morning
yeah.
too. He
Oh,
was like,
yeah.
I could see it. I was
Yeah.
like, okay.
Damn.
That's
Which
sucks,
is,
though.
it sucks that now that they're out of the villa, they're gonna see this, and for what?
Well, like
Whoever-
I think it's fine to like say that you don't like somebody and like the reasons that you don't like somebody, but that's crossing a line.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
posting
Yeah.
it online though. you
Yeah,
know?
that too.
Oh, shit.
You are.
Can we just do a disclaimer?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
we are just discussing the show as
No
watchers.
hate to them.
No
Don't
hate.
send
No.
them
Because
any
mental health
hate.
is
Yeah.
important.
But I think accountability is also important.
Yeah.
So.
And we're just,
Yeah.
it's just our opinions.
Yeah.
Solely, that's what it is.
Or
as
our
watchers.
entertainment.
For
Yeah,
our
and
entertainment, yeah.
it's fine to dislike someone, but to go this far to post something
Yeah.
so personal for someone, like,
And for what?
for what? There's
Yeah.
no reason for
Yeah.
all of that. Nobody deserves that, no matter
Nobody.
how
Yeah.
weird you are, or I don't know,
Yeah.
Anyways.
And if we didn't say it, I don't want to give it more fire, but something was leaked. A personal, whatever
Video.
was leaked.
Y'all know what we're talking about.
Yeah. Don't go looking for
I'm
it.
just kidding.
I didn't look for it, you guys.
No.
I went on Twitter.
I just saw what you sent, and that was it.
Yeah.
I went on Twitter, and I mean, it's not there, thankfully.
Yeah,
Um,
but dude, he hasn't posted anything. Like I went on his Instagram, and
Yeah.
everyone's been posting stuff. He has not.
And they're
it sh-
out filming still.
Does it show his face?
Yes.
Every
don't
like
know.
yeah.
Yes. Well, at least one of the shots that I saw, it shows his face.
Wait, is it like not that there's anything wrong
You can
with
cut
that,
it.
but
You can
is
cut
it
it.
like a gay thing,
That's what I'm
or
thinking.
or
So-
is it
oh my God.
like just
It's so
him
funny.
having?
Well,
It's just like
yeah.
a sex video with another woman, and you
Yeah.
just happened to see his. you know.
No, he was like, I think he propped the camera up and was like showing
Sending
his,
it to
Spreading
someone.
his
spreading
ass.
and
Showing his ass. Or
Mhm.
So
playing
it was
with
just
his-
by himself.
hmm
Damn.
I think what my coworker told me is that it was meant for someone, you know, obviously
sex.
their
Yeah.
partner or whatever, and that he might have been playing with his butthole or something,
I mean, there's guys that like that, and
which
that
is
are
totally fine.
straight.
But what is the point of posting that?
Yeah.
without the consent. Like,
Yeah.
you know, if we're gonna talk about consent with women, it should be the
And-
same
Yeah, for
conversation
men.
for
Right.
men.
And if this is an old video, you're
evil.
a fucking weirdo for keeping it this long.
The thing
Yeah.
is too is like
That's-
he's on a high right now. He literally like he
He's
didn't
so
win, but
happy.
he's,
Yeah.
like, he found somebody.
He's probably with his family right now, just
Yeah.
enjoying
no, they're
time
still
together.
filming because they have to film the reunion. I saw like the video of them all out for dinner.
No, but they fly back
already,
home.
They
and
already
then
went home. Yeah, because I
they fly
followed
back.
Leah, and they're already. Yeah.
Oh, they were at the airport getting drunk, you know?
Oh,
She
that's
was-
true.
Dude,
in-
Leah was
in and
with
out.
Kaylor and Aaron.
Yes,
Yeah.
I saw that. I was like,
Did you guys hear about the stuff about Kaylor talking shit like in the background
Oh,
of one
yeah.
of Aaron's videos?
about Leah.
yeah.
Yeah.
What did
That-
she
Well, it could. I don't know if she necessarily was talking shit, but whoever she was on the phone with was saying something, or was saying, no one's even gonna give a fuck about Leah in 6 months.
Mhm.
Girl, 1.3
Hater
million
behavior.
followers
But
later.
Kaylor said like, oh, she's gonna get like so many brand deals, but
Yeah.
like I didn't hear it. I didn't hear the.
And
see
these
the
are
video.
all videos from TikTok that we're just talking
Yeah.
about.
Our results.
Yeah, our resources.
Yeah.
References.
I couldn't say it.
References.
Yeah. References.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're gonna do MLA format.
Yeah.
I definitely am like scrolling on Instagram now that I don't have TikTok. I'm like it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I just
Literally.
feel like TikTok has the information first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instagram is recycled content.
Yeah.
But I'm seeing all that stuff.
Agree.
Yeah, I feel like the humor is different too on Reels and TikTok. I feel like TikTok is very like niche and like nerdy, you know, like chronically online people. But then
Instagram is so
Reels,
stupid.
yeah,
and,
Reels
like,
is just people
funny.
getting hurt. Like,
It's like
just dumb
When I-
content.
But that's your algorithm, though.
yeah.
well, I don't go on Reels, so
no.
I think that's just the default.
yeah, no,
Oh,
honestly,
maybe.
they're not like TikTok at all. You
Yeah.
could tell the difference of the
Oh
feed.
yeah.
Yeah.
I be catching Julio. I'm like, you're watching Reels? Why aren't you on TikTok?
Oh my god, I feel
And he
like
goes, I just started with one, and then he just gets caught up.
yeah.
And next thing you know, he's scrolling. I'm
So
like, okay.
easy.
sometimes I don't realize that I'm on Instagram and I'm like thinking I'm on TikTok,
TikTok.
and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
what
oh,
happens
that
to
makes sense.
him. He's like, I
This
didn't
is
realize
Jax.
it. Oh
Say hi,
yes.
Jags.
Don't pay attention to him.
Don't look
Oh,
at him
that's
that.
He gets a little way too excited,
Oh, he's
and then
so
starts
good.
jumping on us. But right now he's doing good.
Back to Leah. I'm kidding.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about Leah. Did you guys see that now she has the most followers? Like even
Ever.
of the Love Island main
All of
account,
them?
like the official Love Island account.
Yeah.
She has more followers than the official Love Island account.
I can see that
Let's
happening.
talk about how big the season was. The whole world knows about this show.
Yeah.
Everyone is hearing about it.
Oh,
talking
I
about it.
did want to. Sorry, I did want to interrupt.
But you did.
Yeah. I just want to get it out. I know I'm gonna be so annoying, but I would be doing myself a
Oh,
disservice.
I know exactly what she's
if
gonna
I
say.
didn't say.
I know exactly what
I
you're
think
gonna
I
say.
I've been watching Love Island forever.
Oh my god, I love that. I know you
started off watching the UK version, and I've watched the Australian version and the US version, and I've always told people to watch, and nobody wanted to listen to me.
Fuck
Who is
Aaron.
nobody wanted to listen to you? Because we have all
So,
listened.
Basically, she
Well, like no, I'm saying like back
she
in the day.
produced
I've
the
been
show.
telling everybody about it. Since,
She was
like, I've been
co-founder.
watching it.
Co-founder.
It's because I found out when I had my British era back in like
Oh,
2013, 14.
we know the
So I got into Love Island UK, and then when they brought it to US, I was like losing my shit. So I know I'm being annoying. I know I'm being a gatekeeper, but I knew it first. Okay, I've known for years.
Okay, anyways, back to what I was saying.
Anyways, yes.
What
I'm
was
gonna
I
do
saying?
The reason why I started watching is obviously because You, yes,
Yeah.
you guys.
Mhm.
So sorry.
Alma was the first person to listen though.
I was the last.
Yeah.
I knew that was a true friend right there.
I just like gossip, and that show gives me everything I need
And
from
it's
a
a
show.
daily fix.
And it's a love show, which I love. It's live. It's every day.
Yeah.
You can vote, and it's just amazing.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
love it all.
very. You're right. It is very interactive. Like
Yeah.
overall.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
It's something I could keep up with.
I do feel like I didn't I wanted to vote more.
Yeah, I wanted
don't
to
I
vote
vote
didn't
more.
vote at all
4
just because I
votes.
felt I was a rookie. You know, this is my first season.
Yeah. This is my second
I
season,
was-
so I was like, okay, I'll download the app.
See,
10 out of
maybe
10?
next time I'll be
10
I'll
out
be
of 10?
voting.
Was it a 10 out of 10 show?
Oh yeah.
This is the best season. If
Now
you
I'm like,
if
what am I
it's
gonna
your-
watch?
If it's your first season watching, this is the best season.
That's what Z was
Yeah.
telling me. She's like, this is the best season. So
Yeah.
I started watching UK this year. They started almost at the same time, and I got bored of it. I was
Yeah.
like,
Of the
A lot.
UK?
A lot of people that
Mhm.
watch that are like from the UK that only have ever watched the UK. They said that they stopped watching that and they
Yeah.
started hearing stuff about the US one
yeah.
and they started watching that one.
Mhm. Let me say something also. Aaron has never been to the US, and he was on the USA one. Pisses me off.
I was gonna ask you guys, how was there so many
I know.
people that weren't like USA people?
So her question was, why was Aaron in it even though he's never been to the US? Why was he on the USA
Yes.
one?
Or like,
And-
can you also explain like how they pick them and
Well, it's just well, to my
like,
understanding,
do you
I
have to
thought
be American? Apparently not, since
So,
there was
okay, so
Australian.
because-
There's 2 options you
Yeah.
can get on the show.
Okay.
Yeah, so because I think it wasn't that well known, the USA version, a lot of people weren't applying. Like a lot of girls watch reality TV, but
Yeah.
you know, if you think about it, not a lot of guys do. So they just didn't have a lot of guys applying.
Which shout out
That's-
to your guys' mans for watching. I love that
Oh yeah.
that they were in it.
Segun, he didn't care, but he would be all in it.
Yeah.
Isaac?
Yeah. And so yeah, so what happened is that they went to the UK because since it's been gone for years, they get a lot of people.
Mhm.
So kind of like the runners up that could have made the
Oh.
UK, they send them to the US. So that's why there
Oh.
was like I think
Olivia,
Liv, yeah,
And Aaron.
Kane,
Aaron.
Miggy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, that's why. And that you know, not to be rude, but that's also why like the Casa boys weren't like as great as like the
I think
Casa
Ariana made a
girls.
comment about that too. She's like, they're just guys aren't applying, and so it's
Yeah.
very slim pickings for what they have.
Yeah, so I'm
Like,
hoping
that
because
sucks.
it's gotten so big
Popular, yeah.
that we'll get more people.
Yeah, I think so.
But I guess I thought you just applied, but I guess like after Kane being his messy ass like was talking, I guess some people get like scoped out,
Yeah,
which
saw
I
that
didn't
too.
know that. So
Yeah.
interesting.
They look for the big following, you know, if you're toxic or not. All of those things are like, they send you a message and like, do you want to be on a show? And
Yeah,
we'll say yeah.
yeah. But I'm hoping that it'll be less of that because then we end up with people like Kane where he didn't even want to be there.
What the
You
fuck?
know, and do you guys didn't hear about all
No,
this?
I didn't know
He
that.
was like going on TikTok live, and he said that someone reached out to him. He had like never heard of the show, but he was like, "Oh, okay, free trip to Fiji." You know, like all right, fine. And I guess like he just like never wanted to be there. Like even Leah was like saying something like after he left, he's like, "Oh, like you know, we didn't really like him," and. Yeah, he was just like talking shit and like he was saying that producers were like trying to push him to like pick Liv like in that last moment, and then they got mad at him because he chose Sierra, so like he wasn't like supposed to, Segun, and so that's why they like when they were like trying to get him out when he got eliminated, they only gave him 5 minutes instead of the 30 minutes.
Which
did
I don't
notice
think
that.
they give them 30 minutes. They let them talk.
They were
let
sitting
Well,
there
yeah.
chatting
Yeah.
it up.
Pues
Yeah.
también como Andrea, they're like, didn't they say 30 minutes? She's been there for hours.
literally crying.
Dude, oh my God.
Which Andrea has been on live every day,
Yeah.
She has,
all
they
day
have.
long.
Yeah. Still? I mean,
I feel like
Yeah.
yeah.
dang. What did she talk about? I know people
I
are
don't
saying that
know.
she's like so cringy.
I kind of did feel that way. I was like,
I
that's not
just
the
wasn't
Andrea that
entertained.
kind of show that she showed at the show. Which I
Yeah.
get. Some people probably are like, I have to be this way because I'm on camera and whatnot. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't watch her lives. But I have seen her like be on there.
It's
And
so awkward.
I'm like, okay.
I know she
Keep
just
going.
posted that I guess him and her and Hakeem went to church together. I don't know.
Like
Oh,
they
talking about Hakeem, he was the doctor I assist for mascot at her university.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's
she's like
so
Hakeem was
random.
my freaking
That's so
Mascot?
crazy.
mascot.
That is so random.
Dude, you need
So
to
random.
apply. Oh, we should do.
I need
your
super
application.
toxic.
If anyone's
drama.
seen this video, go follow me on Instagram so I could get more following and be on the
I
show.
don't think that matters.
I don't think it matters.
totally
either.
does.
No, because I was seeing like the stats on because people were posting like when they
Follow me anyways.
yeah, where the followers started and then where they went.
Yeah.
And some of them had less than like 1,000.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think.
You
Well,
have
if
to be
you're
more active
applying
on
to
social media,
like,
though.
yeah,
All right, we'll see.
yeah.
You'll see me soon on.
Because también, you know,
Yeah.
Kenzo, he didn't even have that many, and
Really?
he doesn't even have that many posts on his Instagram.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
it.
It's literally maybe like 12 pictures that he had.
Yeah, maybe
Which he
more
broke
the
up.
application does.
He's not with
Nicole?
no
Oh.
Kenzo and
Ken.
Oh, no, I'm talking about Kendall.
you're talking
Yeah,
about
Kendall didn't even have that
I was
many
like, what?
pictures.
I'm talking about,
about
Kenzo.
But yeah,
Kenzo and-
Kenzo and Carmen from
Oh.
last season
Carmen
broke up.
broke up. Sad. Last season's.
So for the previous seasons, what's like the shortest or the longest relationships?
Like all time?
Yeah.
Oh, there's some that are married and have
Oh,
kids.
they actually do
Yeah,
last.
yeah,
The
yeah,
winners
yeah.
of last year were on After Sun, and they're still together at least.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Marco and Hannah. I love them.
Bergie and Taylor.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think what was it? Will and Kaya.
Oh, yeah.
Kyra, they're still together.
They're
from,
engaged.
Like, second season, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of was at the last episode. I was telling Alma, I was getting trust issues from
Oh,
everyone.
no, they
like,
have
they're
the
just
most
acting
success.
this way because they just want to win the money. And then, I was like, I can't trust them right now. You don't know what they are. I
Yeah.
was
Well,
like-
that's what I was telling you guys. Like, in all of the years that I've watched it, like, it's never really like no one's really like made it about the money because I feel like
Yeah.
it's so hard.
They
Like, you're
forget
there
that
for a
they're
month.
being
Yeah.
recorded half the time.
Yeah,
It's
like
a commitment. Like,
yeah, and
like
there's
no
like not
other.
really cameras there. Like, there's no people there and stuff like that. So you're there for so long, like you forget. And I feel like people could smell it a mile away también because
Yeah.
it's not just about like the,
You're with
the
them-
love.
You're with
Yeah.
them 24/7.
Exactly.
So it's hard to keep up. I would
front
assume,
like that,
to-
yeah.
yeah.
Or even if it starts like that, and you might actually fall in love. You know,
Mhm.
like I've never. Well, like no one's ever chosen the money,
Yeah.
and it's never been like. I even forgot that it was like a game show kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Which, talking about the money, I felt like Cordell could have given all the money.
That's what I said to
Serena.
Alma,
I
or
said the
to
same.
Isaac.
Yeah, he got the money. He doesn't need it. Just give it all to her.
Yeah.
And if you guys are really in love, like it'll be both of you guys
Yeah.
in some way,
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're all about to make so much
Frida's
money.
face, like.
I'm like, I don't know.
You don't like that?
He was just as much part of the show as Serena was.
Right, but he got money.
Yeah.
I mean, not as much as his brother.
Yeah.
But I mean, his brother's another story. Everyone
How do you know
knew
he has
his brother.
money?
Nobody knew him. Everybody knows him now. Even
Yeah.
his brother's friends come
Even
up to
the
him and
Cheez-It
tell
company.
Well,
Yeah.
him. Oh yeah, which is so funny. It's a full circle moment
Said
for
tell-
that.
Tell Cordell we say hi. Like, what? Cheez-Its?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys see why he wants to have a partnership with Cheez-Its though? Because he has a flavor idea.
Oh, I didn't
White
know
cheddar
that.
jalapeno.
White
Isn't
cheddar
it out?
jalapeno? That sounds
That-
amazing.
That's
Or spicy white cheddar, but something like that.
I feel like white cheddar's already a flavor.
No,
But with
spicy.
jalapeno.
Yeah, I think that's already a flavor.
Spicy white cheddar?
Well, let me Google it.
It sounds so good if it is.
if it's not on
I
Cheez-It,
know
it
they
has
have,
to
like,
be
the
like on a
hot
different
ones,
type of
the hot
chip.
and spicy one.
Yeah. I don't know, but I'm happy for all of them. Let's talk about that. So the top 4. Let's start with Nicole and Kendall. What do we think about them? What do we think about their speech? What do we think about them and the season?
I was kind of getting iffy that Kendall was struggling so much to figure out what to write.
Yeah, dude.
I was
yeah.
like,
And when Isaac was watching and he's like, bro, he didn't even write that. His friends probably wrote it, and that's why he was crying.
Do you think
I
it
saw a
could be-
video of a girl pausing where he had scratched off and was reading it.
What did it say?
I didn't fucking.
Do you think
finish
that he
the
would have
video.
been? He could have been iffy about what he was writing because she didn't say "I love you" back.
That's what Julio said.
That too.
That's what Julio said. I'm like, no, like everyone can say I love you at different times. Like,
Yeah.
But he was clearly thrown off by it. It hurt him,
Yeah.
and it made him feel some type of way.
I feel like by that at the age that they are, it should be kind of more known that.
yeah,
That
At least
was-
in my opinion. I feel like if
Well-
someone didn't tell me I love you back, I feel like I would be like, all right, respectfully, like if they can
Yeah.
do it on their own time, or like
when we were
I know they
watching-
like me, but I don't know.
To me, well, it might be because they didn't really show. I feel like they didn't show
white-
them a
it's white
lot,
shirt.
like having cute little conversations
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I didn't see them like have a connection.
Yeah.
That it kind of seemed out of left field that he
Out of
loved
nowhere.
her.
Yeah.
And I'm like kind of with you, like if you're gonna tell somebody, it's kind of like getting like when you ask somebody to marry you, you like ask them kind of knowing that they feel the same way. I feel like that's the same with the I love you. You know, I wouldn't say if I didn't know like maybe the other person was feeling the same way. You know what I'm
But
saying?
she was feeling it. She just
Yeah.
didn't want to say it because she's scared. But
was
she
like-
meant it. She
wasn't
wanted to
expecting
say
I
it.
don't think.
Yeah, she was
Well, 'cause
surprised as
when
well.
we were
But
watching last night, we were like talking about how like we didn't think it was that big of a deal when she didn't say "I love you" back, but he was making it such a
Yeah.
big deal. And I think Kendall's the type of guy that's just
he just got in his head.
He's too much in his head, yeah. Because the way that he articulates his feelings, I think is great.
Yeah.
Like when he was telling Cordell that he's like, I need to talk to you about my feelings or something like that. I thought that was so
Yeah.
sweet. And I think he
Why did
articulates-
was it the part where he was like telling Cordell that he was gonna tell her?
Yes.
I felt that was like a setup.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, you don't need to tell Cordell what you're gonna do. Just tell Nicole in
That's
the
what
moment.
I'm saying,
Like,
dude.
I-
guys, you're literally
I-
like,
I
Cordell,
don't
sit down.
think
I
that
need to
Kendall
tell
is
you
that
that I'm gonna tell her.
calculated.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like it's the
Also
same thing with
TikTok.
us that we were like, does this sound crazy or is that am I thinking right? Like he's
Yeah.
I don't think that
speaking
he's
it out
as
loud.
calculated as you guys think,
Yeah.
especially with the whole Casa thing. Like, if I think he would have moved a little bit differently if he was smarter than you guys, as you guys think. As
Well, no,
smart as you
because
guys
he
think
didn't
is.
know that he was just gonna be exposed. So I think that he was trying to egg them on because he's like, oh, if they're all like, you know, fighting with their girlfriends, and that leaves me and Nicole as the only
stupid
couple
way to
that were
think, though,
together.
when you're being watched.
Yeah, but
they
you forget.
Mm.
Or and then he didn't necessarily know that they were gonna be watching, like,
Yeah.
you know, the girls.
we were just
watching.
saying how it's so hard to keep up a front for this long. You
Yeah.
really think
No,
you
but you know
kept
what?
it
Okay,
fake the
so
whole time?
We're going off of that.
Yeah.
I really think that Aaron is
Oh yeah.
Aaron is something else.
he won trade.
Oh my-
how you said that
Yeah.
the traders
Yeah.
thing wasn't
He's
real.
just so
But
dumb.
I think,
And
or maybe he's just bad. Maybe he's
No,
just a bad
I think he's a
person.
bad person. Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
I'm like
and gay. Just date Rob. We for real. Just date Rob. You're not there for Kaylor.
Dude, he was more happy to see Rob at Aftersun than he was
Dude.
Kaylor.
He was like this, and he only kissed Rob and not Kaylor. And I'm like, are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
his actions.
I
I'm
can't wait to see Rob on call.
And a lot of people were like saying, kind of like saying, oh well, what's the difference between what like Aaron did and like what Cordell? They were like both doing the same thing, and it's like, dude,
No.
yeah, if they were both doing the same thing, okay, but Cordell showed
They went about
remorse.
it differently.
He showed accountability.
Yep.
He fucking worked to, you know, to get Serena
Yeah,
back.
they talked about that on the podcast. That
Aaron did nothing.
Ariana, she did a podcast with these girls,
And Kaylor forgave him too
and
easy.
Yeah.
that's
Way
what they were
too
saying.
easy.
That like, why isn't anybody giving the same energy to Cordell? And it's like because he really did like regret what he did. And
I don't
Aaron
think he's even apologized, like Aaron.
Oh no.
He's-
He
It was
said,
my
"I did it because I
experience."
wanted to."
Oh, and you
My
know what?
experience. I was like,
On the
okay, then you don't
podcast,
even love her then.
They made a comment about how like Cordell told Serena everything that happened. So when movie night came around, she wasn't surprised. She was like, yeah. whatever.
Yep.
He like told her everything up until like the little things he
Dude.
was saying to her.
Yeah.
Kaylor will be surprised. It's till like
Yeah.
she's still gonna be surprised.
Well,
She hasn't-
apparently, when on the phone call with her sister, she already knew on their family talk or whatever.
yeah,
they
but I
didn't
can't wait for
air
them
it.
to watch it together and
Yeah.
for her to see with her eyes like,
yeah.
you're still keeping shit from me and you didn't tell me
Mhm.
everything. And
Yeah.
I forgot or I don't remember. That's fucking bullshit.
Dude.
The way
I
he
like if
handled it was
his
horrible.
And the thing is, like, if you're gonna do all that, like, be smart, you know? Like, you were coming up with the stupidest excuses. Like, at least have
The
a little
handshake
bit.
thing, he's like, oh, it's just a handshake. Like, no, it's
He
not
just
a
didn't give a
handshake.
fuck, dude.
He didn't
No.
care. He didn't have no respect for
And
her.
when he-
Nothing.
Yeah, he kept saying, like, are we just gonna continue talking about it? Are we gonna get over it? Like, bruh,
No,
this
you
literally
let her-
happened yesterday,
You let her vent
and you
as much
want
as she
her,
needs to.
yeah, you want her to be over it already.
Yeah.
Like, it's being pushed down her throat already, and
Let's
you're
talk
being
about
an
the
asshole
worst
about
crime that Aaron committed. Making her beans on toast. That shit looks so fucking foul.
Dude, I kind of want
Beans
to
on
try
toast?
it.
I think it's, I think
Beans
they
on
would be
toast
bomb.
sounds kind of normal.
It's like beans con
That's a British
tortilla.
thing.
Oh.
It's the British thing, how they I know what you mean, like frijoles with like
Yeah.
like an abirote or something like that.
Yeah.
That's good. But it's like not even toasted bread. The beans are like
Probably like canned beans.
watery beans.
Oh, so it was more of
With
like
butter.
the effort he put to make it.
No, I'm just talking about how it looks fucking gross.
Yeah, she's just talking shit about the British.
Full shade to the British.
Dude, they do. they say like didn't the British like go to all these other fucking countries literally looking for spices and they have the most foul food?
Dude,
They do, I
there
heard.
was like on TikTok, I went down a rabbit hole of like the food that they would make, and it was like fucking potatoes and like duck grease with like a sausage and like all this fucking gravy, and I'm like, okay, like I get it for like one night, but it was like every night they were eating like that. And then
Yeah.
their Chinese food had like fries with it, and then it had like some curry, and I'm like, okay, I'm fully open to trying new food, but that shit looked foul.
It looks like they're
is
just like
Be-
putting the scraps
Is
together.
Bebo from the UK?
Yeah.
Yeah, that food was
Oh my God, the
like.
fucking, and then the way he would swallow it.
Yeah. I was like,
I've
what
never
the
seen
hell
one of
is
his
he
I,
videos.
I actually
No?
tried doing that myself, and
You tried it?
yes, just
Don't
like
Did you
swallow
record?
it.
Did you record yourself?
It hurts.
Dude?
The only food I do that with is noodles.
I feel like I can feel the circumference of my hole in there because I'm like, it hurt afterwards.
Yeah. How big
I
did
feel
it
like I've done that on accident.
I felt
Like my
pretty-
hole feels like it's that big.
Yeah.
Dude,
What
do you think it's the same width the whole way?
No,
No.
my holes.
Uh-huh.
I
Like
feel
from
like-
your mouth to your from your throat to your butthole, you think it's like the same width?
No, absolutely
For
not.
where the food
I think
goes?
it's stretchy.
Doesn't it go through like different intestines though?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm saying like is like the esophagus
Like
like
the
the same
circumference?
circumference as like your intestine, but maybe just different
No.
textures.
No.
I think it's stretchy once it gets to the intestines.
I'm telling you guys, I literally like had to force it down, and it was painful.
Mhm.
Dude, I feel like
It's
you
not
could
that
make a lot of
stretchy.
money though.
If
Just
I-
you eating like that as a girl. If Bebo became popular, imagine you.
Yeah, and now he's fucking poor.
Okay, but he doesn't know
Why is
how
he
to-
poor?
I don't
think
know
he was
anything
just
about him
wasting his
anymore.
money.
Yeah.
Dude, the first thing that when people get like rich from the UK or from other places, the first thing they do is fucking come over here, spend all their money in New York, in Vegas, in LA, and they just
Well, it's just like if you just got famous for like eating, like if you're trying to do other shit, like it's kind of like the Hawk Twa girl, you know?
yeah.
Like all of a
Shout
sudden
out.
she has a documentary and she
A
has
documentary?
Shut
Yes,
the hell
bitch.
up.
What pisses
Shut
me
the
off is
hell
that she
up.
doesn't want to
Yes.
be known as a Hawk Tua girl.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Embrace the Hawk
she
Tua,
fucking
bitch.
walks around with bodyguards, bitch. And I'm like, girl, you literally were viral for like 3 seconds. Like,
A documentary?
yes.
I can't.
About what? This happened. A documentary? For me, it means like, oh, this has been researched and
She did this on purpose type shit.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I don't
You
know.
know
That's
what?
why I'm saying it's like if you're gonna be viral, like it kind of has to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? Like it can't just be like a one-hit wonder. Like you
Yeah.
have to have something to offer. And
she
don't
got
just
hot-
like fucking drop everything and then
Yeah,
start a life.
try.
Oh, because she like moved to LA también. From what, bitch?
I think
It's so easy to get
I
famous
feel like you could.
nowadays.
I feel like you could make more money doing actual hawk tours.
Yeah.
than,
Yeah.
you know.
no, but you
Not
know,
the hand gesture and everything.
that she actually doesn't want to be known for the Hawk Tour because she actually like went to school, or there's something that she's interested in that she wants to be known for, but it's like, girl,
Well, I saw her
If
on
you're
a
gonna
video.
Embrace it and then
Embrace it.
slowly trickle to whatever you
Yeah.
want.
honestly, like I think a good path would be something maybe more sexual, which maybe she doesn't want to do, but I'm like,
Or just do a podcast.
literally.
There's too many out there. No, enough. You can just listen to us and that's it.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Comment down below.
Yeah, please.
plug.
But yeah,
Back to fucking Aaron,
Oh yeah.
bitch ass. It's just how we started the whole UK thing.
Okay,
Oh,
everybody,
yeah.
He
who
ain't
was
shit.
your favorite character?
Wait, no.
We
Let's
didn't even-
we
we didn't even-
finish the. Okay, the next one was Janae and Kenny.
Oh,
I love them.
I love
Okay.
them.
Hot take. I did not really care for them.
Okay.
I think that they have a beautiful relationship. I didn't see it that he liked her as much as she likes him.
Well,
No, I think that he's just serio.
Uh-huh.
I
don't
like
think
at
it's, like,
first I
boring
was.
or
I love that he
so-
cried
he was
in the
mi-
hall.
He was mysterious at
Yeah,
first.
no,
Like you
I
didn't know
thought the same thing
anything.
too. I thought he was gonna be like a fuck boy, like was just using
Really?
Janae.
They called him boring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I didn't think he was boring or anything. I think they just didn't show them as much as they did
Yeah.
everybody else. Because to me, I was like, oh, I don't think it's.
Who
gonna be
was your
much.
favorite couple out of all of them?
Serena and Cordell.
yeah, you know why I think I love Janae and Kenny is because it's the whole like silly crazy girl
Yes,
quiet like
yes,
guy,
yes.
and I'm just like yes.
I think maybe that's
Yes.
why I thought that she liked him more, because she'd be like at her wedding or whatever, and he'd be
Yeah.
like, oh, whatever. But I think
No.
that's
I
just part
loved
of
it.
it, right?
Yeah.
No, I love it. It's like he's just letting her, like he's just like making himself small so she can shine. He's just, dude. He just talks about like her curves and like how she's so beautiful. Like,
Yeah.
I love it.
I really
love
loved their date too.
Yeah.
I love that he cried.
At first,
when-
I was like, but
When
then
I
once-
heard it on After Sun, I was like, well, that's kind of lame, but
What?
it was beautiful. The date.
Yeah.
Dates.
Yeah.
yeah, it was to me, it was beautiful. I was like, okay, this is very romantic.
I cried when
Yeah.
she was reading the family ones from the tree. Oh, it was
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah. I think for me personally, I would have ranked them second though.
Me too.
Yes.
Yeah, but I think so many people loved Leah, and
That's why. Yeah,
that's
it
what
makes
pushed
sense.
her.
Yeah.
yeah. I don't care though because the fact that she was being so humble, she's like, dude, like how the fuck, you know? And she just had no
Yeah.
idea that
She has no
everyone was
idea.
just loving her.
That makes me kind of sad though. Like that she just didn't know how much people.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you're not gonna go in there and be like, everybody's gonna love me, right? But I think she got torn down so much in there.
Yeah.
Well, let's
that
talk
sh-
about movie night. In movie night, they were grilling her. They
That's
made her
fucked up.
seem
What they did
like
to her was
she
fucked
wasn't a
up.
good friend or whatever.
Yeah.
And
And with the whole Rob thing too, like she didn't do anything wrong.
right. So
he was
those
being a little baby.
those little
Yeah.
clips that they showed her, they're probably like, America's seeing this and probably thinking the worst of me. So
Yeah.
I
Let's
could
be
see
real,
why
that's
she's so
any girl's
surprised.
react. If you're getting dumped
Mhm.
at like that setting,
Yeah.
of
And I don't think he
course.
like how did he twist it to where she's apologizing to him? I don't even think
Yeah,
he like really said
Because she
anything
called
about
him a
his part.
bitch and a fucking,
yeah.
you
Because
know.
she called him because she said
He was
called him
crying.
He was
crying.
being a bitch.
Mm.
Yeah, he was crying and she
I'm all for
didn't
guys
appreciate
crying,
a man's
but he
sensitive.
was crying over
whatever.
having to pick two hot ass
Yeah,
girls.
the
Be
reason
fucking
why
for
he
real.
was crying was
No.
like
It's
the,
Ridiculous.
Yeah. And
We
you-
encourage men to cry, but not for
Yeah.
that.
And like how I think you were saying like how it's okay for him to be dramatic, but she wasn't allowed to be dramatic.
Yeah, what the
Literally.
hell?
his eye rolls.
Dude, my favorite thing that came out of Love Island is the fucking speech. She's like, anything you heard about me, make it worse.
Oh, yeah.
And if it's bad,
Times about
triple it or
Yeah.
whatever. And I was like, yeah.
Iconic.
I
I need that on a shirt.
Queen.
yeah.
I just love how like she's so beautiful, dropped dead gorgeous, but yet she has so much personality and she's so funny.
Her
and, like,
heart rate
sweet.
challenge was so good.
Dude,
Yeah.
Oh
like
my
that's,
God,
I feel like that's like how
yes.
I would do it because like I don't know how to be sexy or dance. So I would just be like, you
Saying
know,
funny
like
things,
being
yeah,
funny,
quirky.
but
I
like it
liked
was
hers.
still sexy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
her lines.
Yeah.
All of them were
I'm
so
a
good.
squirter.
I love that she's a Swiftie. She came out. The
Yeah.
first thing she posted was a Taylor
I did
Swift
not
song.
think, I did not think that though. I
Yeah.
didn't get Swiftie vibes from her.
Me
I
either.
didn't
Neither did
either.
I.
Yeah.
But we come in all different
Yeah,
shapes and sizes.
literally.
And she grows from what she she learns from what she says or
She's
Yeah.
accountable. Like
Yeah.
she knows that.
Yeah.
Her apology to Rob was like so well
Yeah.
thought out and articulated. Like how we always talk about how we watch reality TV to learn. Like I'm like, oh, that's how you have like a genuine
sincere apology.
and,
We're
like,
watching humans have people have a human experience.
Yeah.
Like
it's our
yeah.
Nat Geo.
yeah, literally. yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's great, and she's such a cool girl.
Mhm.
I
And she
hope-
said it from the beginning. I need to go to therapy. So she's been like,
She's like, I'm
honest from the
toxic.
beginning.
she
Yeah.
knows.
She,
I thought it was like a bit. Like I thought it was like a whole like thing about her just being the toxic one.
Yeah.
But no, she really did like get into a relationship where she really found somebody she likes, and they're so similar.
yeah.
So
I don't
sweet.
feel like this season we had a big like stand out villain. Right?
Aaron.
Aaron.
Okay,
Aaron.
but to like one person. You know what I mean?
They all sucked, honestly.
You think?
Dude, well, no, like, all the guys. Like, I'm just thinking back. Like, I literally cried, dude. Like,
Yeah,
because
we all cried.
and because especially after Casa, it was just, like, I know it's not all men, but most men like fucking do that shit.
Yeah.
And, like,
Yep.
literally 100% of them did.
They
that.
have a perfect thing going on, and they still want to see what's more out there. But for what? If you already found what you said you were looking for,
Like,
why
I want-
is there?
Why
room?
do you? Yeah, it doesn't make
And
to
sense.
prove?
And
Prove
I know
what?
part of the show is to explore. You can explore respectfully, and I think at the end of the day,
Yes.
that's the main thing. It's like,
Right.
yes, have conversations.
Be a
If
Miguel.
you
Be
kiss
honest
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
it.
All right,
Mhm.
but don't be fucking on the bed, shaking some fucking ass,
Yeah.
doing
Let's all do it.
handshakes. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I told Isaac. I was like, I'm not saying don't be a fuckboy, but if you're gonna be a fuckboy, be like Miguel. Miguel
Straight up.
laid everything on the table. He said, "Hey, I'm a fuckboy. I'm gonna get to know her, and
Yeah.
her." And Leah still said, "I still like him."
Yeah.
Okay.
He's honest, and he's telling me what's up, and that's all
Yeah.
a girl can ask for.
Yeah.
And it also shows what kind of man you are. If you do fuck up, what are you gonna do and react
Exactly.
afterwards?
Oh, yeah.
If you're gonna be a
Exactly.
What
bitch
you do
about it,
afterwards.
then fuck you.
I
But
feel
if
like
you,
people can be redeemable.
Yeah,
People
for
you
sure.
can give people second chances. Like that is not stupid. We all.
they gotta deserve
change.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a matter of how you handle it.
yeah. It's gonna be crazy seeing them.
I
how
know
they are outside. But I love seeing them like when they hang out and they visit each other.
Yeah.
Keeping up with them is
Can
cool.
I say that I didn't really care too much about Liv?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
feel
feel
like she wasn't. I think she was just. I think not when you said when you said a villain. I said her, but she's not a villain. She just wasn't. I don't feel like she was there for the purpose of the show. Like
She just really cared
was-
about her friends.
No, yeah, she
and
was good
that
with
was
her friends. I'm like,
priority
what about
for her
yourself,
in there.
girl? Like-
yeah.
Well, I just didn't think that there was any guy that she didn't like. And you know what? I totally relate to her as a Cap because everybody thought she was a bitch. It's like everybody always thinks that we're bitches, And then también, like, she can't fake it,
No,
And
yeah.
like, you just, if you
Yeah.
don't like somebody, you can't fake it.
Yeah.
And I mean, I respect her for it. And then, like, no one told her to, like, stay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, when she went, and that was her.
Yep.
But she just kept getting saved. So
Yeah, all these the only bombshell that came in was Miguel. The rest were not bombshells.
yeah, that's true.
They were
I also
not
think-
it was. Wait, what do you mean?
like men wise, like good option for bombshells that would come in and maybe partner up with her. There was none.
Like, there
Good
was no
options.
cute ones. Like, no
Yeah, I
good
feel
ones.
like all the guys that came in as bombshells like
We're
were not
bombshells.
memorable. Were not
No.
The only one I
they
got
were like
excited for was
kids.
Miguel
Yeah.
because he made out with all of them.
Yeah. Dude, he literally went with all of them.
Him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
good. In Leah's speech.
He grew on me for sure. At
Oh,
first, I'm like,
definitely grew on
oh,
me.
Definitely
fuck
did.
boy. If I see one, literally him.
Yeah.
And no, he grew on me.
He's
But-
a
and-
softie though, also on the inside.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
We
and
love
he
it.
knows how to talk, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Again, he can articulate something.
He
Yeah.
has
Can
emotional
articulate, like,
intelligence.
Yeah.
articulate his
Yeah. I
feelings
think
properly.
it's because of his parents. Like, who would
Oh,
say
yeah,
that
he
they would
was.
always fight. So
I
it, like, teaches him to.
respected him so much for that.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mhm.
he
To recognize that.
recognized the red flag and addressed it because it was something that was bothering him.
Right.
Like didn't make a huge deal about it. Just like he
I thought he was gonna, like, just completely drop her.
Me
Same,
too.
same.
But he gave her a chance, and
Mhm.
it's like, you guys.
It
are
only
both
made
learning.
him like her more because she was like, I understand where you're coming from and I don't want to be that person for you. That little conversation was so perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And him
love them.
him noticing that she noticed like what she did wrong
Yeah.
and was changing
Just them
it.
noticing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
literally just
Upset.
I love it. Yeah, because
So cute.
I mean we watch a lot of trash TV. Let's be fucking for real.
Yeah.
But this was like
It had everything.
it was
Yeah.
it had the
It
what we
pissed me
wanted,
off. It made
but
me so happy.
It makes me so like just proud
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
as I guess just a person,
Yeah.
to see
No,
people being
I
able
am.
to communicate.
We should be proud because
Mhm.
we have so much knowledge and these people are definitely younger.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
we are young too and we have so much knowledge of like red flags right away.
And we're just
we know how to talk
growing.
and communicate and talk about our
Yeah.
feelings and
It's okay to fuck up, but as long as you learn from your fuck up,
yeah.
Exactly.
it's where you get me.
Mm-hmm.
Not like Aaron.
And admit that you
Literally.
did something wrong.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Dude, he was so defensive in movie night. I'm like,
He did no
gosh.
effort and she was
Nothing.
just like, okay, you're back.
Didn't
and
even shed a tear. Nothing.
he
like,
cried more for Rob than
Yeah.
he did for
First
Kaylor.
night,
Yeah.
I'm disappointed in that. But
He
Bro,
cried
they
way
say
more.
we're emotional. Who are the ones that fucking threw a tantrum and left? Rob and Aaron.
to
Yeah.
lose
Yeah.
his fucking mic, walk
Yep.
down the dirt road,
For what?
all to come back. Put
Yeah.
your fucking mic back on and just shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Oh, talking about
Take it like a man.
being
Literally.
aggressive or whatever. They were trying to make Serena, be the aggressive black girl, and they didn't show a lot of their love story. For example, the ring. We knew that they gave each other a ring in Casa when they brought it up. We didn't
Yeah.
see that happen.
We did it.
lot-
I was wondering. I'm
Yeah,
like, did
a
she
lot
give
of-
it to him or
A lot of moments that they shared, they don't talk about it. And
'Cause
the
they want the
cast
drama.
are like, they're always laughing. They're always, enjoying their time. You could see how much they like each other. And we barely saw any.
I hope they bring unseen bits next
Yeah.
next year. I'd never watch it, but like for this
Yeah.
particular season, I would have gone and like watched it
Because it
just
gave
to get
us more. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm so curious to see how their reunion's gonna be. Because do they usually do Love Island reunions?
I think
Last year they
did
didn't.
it. They didn't yet last year, but I think
They
they, did
usually
it like
do.
a few seasons back. No,
Mhm.
yeah, I think they do it in the UK ones and stuff.
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't even think they knew that they were gonna do it.
Yeah.
no?
but they
Yeah.
just because of the popularity.
I'm
yeah.
excited. I can't wait.
I'm so interested in the logistics of how the show works because how you know how they say like whenever they actually eat because they only eat breakfast on camera, but like whenever they eat they have to be secluded.
Yeah. They
on their
separate
days off
them.
they can't really talk. I'm like
yeah, I was wondering that. I'm like, so are they not talking?
Saturdays
or
are
are
the
they
days
just
off
like
and
Yeah.
They
like,
can't talk about
get
each
to go
other's
out.
relationships, but have like just
Yeah,
regular, simple conversations. Like
Oh.
And
when
then
I went
for-
to New York, things like that.
Oh.
yeah, like stuff about that doesn't have to do with the plot.
Mhm.
And then for dinner, so every dinner les dan comida,
yeah.
and that they separate them by guys and girls, and
Mhm.
they're not like really
They're
allowed
eating
to
with, like,
talk, and they have
producers.
to they eat with like a
Oh.
producer or something that's like babysitting them, and then but breakfast is the only one that they
do.
have to make. Everything else
Why
they
the
make for
fuck
them.
were they eating avocado toast every day?
I think
It's
that's
easy to make.
yeah. I think it's
I saw people eating like French toast,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
like
Maybe because it's tropical, there's a lot of avocado.
And
you're right.
the guys
I
were
don't know.
making breakfast.
they're all fit and that's all
and
they know how to do.
Be for real, they're gonna do the easiest thing, or else they're gonna fuck it up. If they're not a cook, they can't fuck up
If
avocado
Dad was
toast.
in Love Island, he'd be making chilaquiles for whatever bitch he was in love
Oh
with.
my god.
Like shit like that, And that just, I'm like, what does he know about
Well,
avocado
good thing you
toast?
have him, and he's not at the villa
Yeah,
Yeah.
making chilaquiles.
You know what I was thinking? That if you go on Love Island, you're
Yeah.
gonna be friends. You're gonna make new
I was gonna
friends.
ask that. Are you guys gonna be jealous if I
Yes.
make besties? You're gonna be
Yes.
watching that. I'm
Oh.
gonna be cheating live on
Well,
live
that's
TV.
why you're gonna be.
I'm gonna vote
so-
you out.
You're gonna be so concentrated
To
in
come back
finding love
home?
that you're not gonna make friends. I'm just
yeah.
Literally.
Wait, can we all run your Instagram while you're
account?
gone?
Yeah.
I love that.
That'd be
Oh my
so
gosh,
fun.
dude!
That's
I
fucked.
totally see you. Like you're such a
crazy.
good personality for it.
Uh,
No, you
I'd
totally
be
would be
another Kayla just crying all day.
No,
Maybe.
but you're funny. You have a backbone. Like you're hot as fuck.
I just need to get.
You're
fit
friendly.
and woke. I'd be down to go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You'd
it'd be
known-
hard
you'd be
not
known 'cause
talking.
You'd be cute and tiny.
Yeah. It'd be
I'm just a
really
girl,
hard,
yeah.
not to see my family or anyone for
Yeah.
like over a month or talk to them even. That's crazy.
I feel like we're each
But
other's
it's a once in
support
a
system.
lifetime.
Right, I would definitely do it. It's just from talking to them every day to like nothing
Literally.
in 2 months. It's
Yeah.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know if I want you to go.
Oh.
No, I want.
For selfish reasons.
I want this for you.
You will feel like you're talking to me because you're gonna be.
And I also want you to find love. That'd be so sick.
Yeah. And kiss all the boys in there. of
Yeah,
course.
that's literally a perfect
But don't get a guy that
scenario.
doesn't live too close to us because
No, he'll move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he'll move.
okay, he better.
Yeah.
You're not moving.
Yeah, you're not leaving.
Well, after that, I'm an influencer, so I'm
We're
just gonna
all
be
moving to
traveling.
LA.
Yeah, literally.
Oh my god! But you can.
I can't live in LA.
Because like, what if you like?
We're
what
not
if you bring up
moving.
modern hippies and then they're gonna be like, she's in there for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Well, make a statement now. That way we can
Oh
replay
yeah,
it
for
and
the
be
future.
like, yeah, replay
Yeah.
it and be like, no. I'm
Well,
looking
But you
for
are
love.
there
sort out
for the
the
right
logistics.
reason.
You
Yeah,
are,
you really
yeah.
to find love,
Yeah.
not for
Yeah.
the podcast.
Yeah.
They'll know. They'll see my true
They'll
intentions.
have
Yeah.
the podcast to look back on and know
watch
your
this
intentions.
episode.
Yeah,
Isn't this crazy? If we look back at this video talking about it, and
dude. Yeah.
Cool.
It's, I mean, just like in general,
Sprinkle,
like us,
sprinkle.
We do manifest everything we want.
Yeah.
We literally get
about
it.
shit, and then like looking back at it and be like, where are we now?
Yeah.
Dude, I just picture ourselves in our like mansions in our compound.
Same.
And
Same
us just
too.
like hanging out and being like, dude, remember when we said when we kept talking about it and like now we're here.
Yeah.
I think about the compound so much.
I think
Dude,
about it
that's
so
so
much.
cool.
Me too.
And I really, really hope that's a dream that comes true for us.
It
because
will.
I would make
It
me
will.
so happy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Where
it
are we gonna
will.
have our compound though?
We will
We'll
figure
have
it
to
out.
decide. By that time, we are gonna have so much money. We don't have to like save up, so we can just pick a spot.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I have a dream.
Tell us.
where
I mean,
not Seattle.
no, I have a dream that I want to live in San Diego.
Ooh. Forever? Like, do you want to stay there and...
When I'm older.
Okay.
I mean, you can have like your vacation
Crickets,
home over there. I
crickets.
don't know
I'm
if I
just
want to.
kidding.
I don't know if I want to live over there.
I don't.
Where do you?
I'm
Where would you
saying.
want to live? Here?
I'd be down to move up north somewhere where it's like beautiful and...
I would like to
kinda
live in a
see-
forest
I
vibe.
kinda-
No?
Mm,
You would or you wouldn't?
Yeah.
You would?
I kind
maybe
of
like Flagstaff.
I see
Sedona.
myself a little bit more
The
secluded.
egg house?
Yeah, I would like to be secluded.
Yeah.
Same. I want us
Okay,
to
if we're talking
only
about a
be
compound. Maybe I can have like you said, I can have a home in
vacation home.
San Diego.
A penthouse in San Diego, and
No,
then,
I want
like-
to have a beach house.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Beach
Like a little
house.
rustic beach house. It's
A
full
little
of dirt.
bungalow.
Yes.
Love it. Luisa's gonna have her cottage
I'll
somewhere
approve
for
that.
sure.
Mhm.
What are you gonna have?
I'll
your
just
vacation?
go wherever. I don't care.
I just want to be more out of the city.
I just want to be.
I'm gonna
yeah.
get an island.
I don't want to share a wall with the neighbor.
Yeah.
I want to
Right.
be able to play music as long as I'm dreaming small. You know.
I'm thinking a couple acres.
Yeah, I want to have a house like my house, and then like a house for like my family or whoever wants to live there.
Yeah.
My mom for sure, so she can help.
I'm gonna
me.
show you guys
To
a
be
picture.
part of the compound.
Yeah, she could like watch the kids or
Ah, the
something.
nanny?
Or her daycare. That's what I always ask her, like, "Ma, si tuviera sus papeles, like, what would be the first like
Yeah.
job
Thing
that
you
you
do?
would get? You know, like apply." And she's like, "I think una guarderia, cause she
Aw,
loves
that's
kids."
so sweet.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't find it.
Yeah. Well, okay, so we already talked about Leah and Miguel. Back to Love Island.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So Leah and Miguel were number 2, and then number 1, Serena and Cordell.
I love them.
I hadn't even like noticed because it's just been so long that they were the only OGs with an OG.
I know.
Yes.
I was like, oh shit, that's
Yeah.
true.
They
really
deserved
stuck
it.
out.
Yeah.
They deserved
They
it.
really
We
stuck
love
it out.
you. It was awesome. Beautiful story. I love
Yeah.
how you let him beg you and
Mhm.
you stood your ground.
Dude,
it seemed so genuine.
iconic when
She was
like,
she was a badass. She was a badass.
I'm like, I'm gonna use that.
Can we
Yeah.
like not forget though that Leah did also say "fuck you" to Rob when
Yeah.
he had picked Andrea? I love that.
That's true.
Fuck you.
Oh
And he's like,
yeah.
what? And she's like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
Anyways, I mean that's why they're like besties, right? Because like they
Yeah.
both had the same shit up their sleeve.
Oh,
But
their
yes,
friendship is so
iconic.
sweet. It made me cry too.
I wanted to see more of it.
Same.
Of Robin and Serena, you're talking about?
no,
Oh.
that too. I would.
I
made
had
me
no
cry.
idea they were even close.
Yeah.
In an interview
PPG?
today, Janae, something the girl was like, you and Rob's friendship or you and Aaron's friendship, and Janae was like, what? She's like,
Yeah.
you mean us
No,
passing
she
by
goes,
each other? Yeah.
Yeah. No, but Serena and Rob were.
They actually had a friendship?
When-
You didn't see him at the end?
Oh, at
They-
the end.
Where
yeah.
they like
Yeah.
she like literally went and got on him and like hugged him. They were
Sobbing.
both crying.
Oh,
like
I don't remember seeing
Yeah.
that.
I remember
Oh.
seeing that, but
I'm telling you, there's just like that's why I
There
don't
was
like
a
The
lot of
Bachelor anymore
moments.
because they don't show enough.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that show is so
There was so
scripted
much
and
drama.
calculated.
They prioritized that instead of showing us
I
cute
wanna
little
see
moments.
like little moments. I want to
Yeah.
see them
I'm
just
gonna
live
go
in
to
their
the
life.
restaurant.
yeah. Well, real quick, sidetracking. I was thinking about that. Like, what would make The Bachelor like be more poppin'? I don't know
Yeah.
why. But just better, you
And
know.
more lit.
Yeah. And I was thinking
More swag.
just having less men, like men. That way you can get to know
yeah.
them like actually. You know what I'm saying? Because like right now they have. I think they start off with like 30 people.
They have so many.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, wait, less men. I'm like, what do you
Like right now it's Jen, right?
Yeah.
And starts off with like 30 men. The first night you don't even know
Half of it,
half
yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
So I think if they like cut it down to like 15 and maybe like not eliminate people like the first night,
Fast.
And then I actually let them like get a lot of one-on-one time, because with Love Island, like you see all that stuff, and because they're 6 weeks all day, you really get to know them.
Yeah.
You know? So I could believe somebody that they say that they love them like at the end of it, because it's like, yeah,
You're with them all the time.
somebody. Yeah. And with The Bachelor, I feel like
it's very scripted. I think
it's very scripted, and it's very that you just don't get to know them that much. And
you know what?
And it's 1 versus 30. Like how much time?
They should take a note from. This is gonna be so dumb, but like Flavor of Love. Flavor Flav lived in the mansion with them, and like they didn't always have access to him, but they could be like go up into his room.
Yeah.
There was like one night when a girl snuck in there and they had sex, but like things like that. You know what I mean?
They gotta switch something up,
So
which
he was the
I give the
OG.
kudos for like them changing the house.
They changed the house.
Yeah, they got a new house.
Oh yeah,
Thing.
Yeah, and then
but it looks the same in a weird
it's
way.
still like the same type of decor. and
Yeah.
stuff.
I hate the decor.
Yeah.
Make it a modern house.
Yeah.
Why do you have to do fucking?
But it is big. It's like huge.
Okay.
And then I do love Jesse better than Chris Harrison. I feel like he kind of cares more.
Yeah.
About the
He's
people.
like Ariana, where he just like is a fan.
Kind of like a confidant, you know, like your
Yeah.
go-to person. Like, hey, I'm having this thought, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Can we go on a cruise soon?
Yeah.
My coworker's at a cruise right now, and he was just telling me of all the perks. They have a spa. It was like $150 to add onto your package.
Does he
but you
FaceTime his dog?
No.
Oh.
Oh, that's the one you're babysitting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you could use the spa every day, all day.
And it's like
150 extra. That's so cheap.
I want something that's all inclusive. Like I want to be able to just go to dinner, not give a
Yeah.
fuck.
Yep.
Drink everything that I want.
Yep.
Like, you know,
I want to do that too.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
it's a little scary.
Yeah.
He told me the ship is so big you don't feel
That's
like
how
you're
I feel
moving.
like I would be. Like I wouldn't really.
The older I get, the more scared I get of things.
Same.
Oh,
It
same.
doesn't stop. It's not gonna stop me. But like literally the other day, I saw a couple in Rocky Point.
We know consequences now.
Died in a jacuzzi.
Oh
They were
yeah,
just
we
in the
talked about
jacuzzi.
that.
And
Did I talk about it
did
with
you guys talk
guys?
about another podcast?
I don't remember, but I talked about it with someone. But yeah,
They just
Oh
died.
wait, the electrocution.
yeah.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
like, that could happen. You
That
guys have a
was
pool?
dude. That
You
was
have a pool?
us at the fucking EDC. Remember when we got engaged?
Oh, we
remember
talked to
the
you.
hot
We
tub?
talked to you.
Oh,
What hot tub? There wasn't a hot tub there.
Yes, there was. Remember at EDC when
When
I
you
got
got
engaged?
engaged?
Yeah, there was a hot tub, dude, and they turned it on and they were gonna go in it,
But they were
and
getting
someone
shocked.
and they got shocked. And then they're like, dude, like go. It's like, did this shock me? Like, and someone else tried to and like, dude, it shocked me. And like, we didn't go in it. That's probably why you didn't know. But yeah, that happened.
I had no idea. I know the pool's
Yeah.
dirty.
So
That was
someone
fucking
died
annoying.
going
Yeah.
into jacuzzi
in Rocky Point, bro. Like that's so close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and died.
And there's a video of it.
Both
Not
of
that you
them died,
need
a
to look it
couple.
up.
Send it.
No, makes me
Yeah.
depressed.
Yeah, like you can
You
see the
like-
body.
Lately,
I'll search it.
my main
Ugh.
thing that I've been afraid of is just driving because I see so many people die in car accidents. Oh my god, I'm gonna start crying. And then I got in a small car accident. Like it wasn't anything serious. You know, it's scary though to get
No,
in an
yeah.
accident.
Scary.
For sure.
But, and I just driving here, like me and Van are like, be safe.
Yeah.
Be careful, like don't do anything stupid. And you know, I'm so scared of dying, so especially that I have such a good life now.
Yeah.
Why did I start talking about this?
It's
It's
something-
on a cruise.
Yeah.
And so I've seen like people like when they get drunk and they like go overboard on cruises. and
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh
and
my god.
People are so dumb.
they're never gonna find them because
Nope.
they're sharks, the blades at the bottom.
And they don't do like
they-
any
they
crime
keep
or
their
anything
mouths
because
shut.
it's kind of in like what is it?
It's in
Land.
the
It's
the
not.
sea.
It's international
middle.
waters, so there's no like jurisdiction over there
Yeah.
for them to like do like a
They should have
investigation.
a
and
cruise.
shit.
Which is also,
Police
if you're
section.
born in the middle of the ocean, you get a passport to go anywhere.
Damn.
Isn't that cool?
Should I get pregnant on a cruise?
Yeah.
Should we go on a
No,
cruise real quick?
You need to get birth.
Oh, we need to go right now.
You're like
We go on a month-long cruise.
Like if you give birth at Disneyland, I'm sure you'll get some type of hookup.
Definitely.
You think so?
Like if
For
like,
sure.
I heard about this like person that gave birth at McDonald's and they had like the baby gets McDonald's.
I've
for
heard
life.
Chick-fil-A, and they got Chick-fil-A for life.
That's very.
You need to get a
affordable.
perk.
I need to go somewhere.
What
when I'm
place
in
you wanna
having
get-
contractions?
Attractions, you're like, all right, let's. What's your
don't
favorite
know.
restaurant?
What place would you go to? Chili's? I'm kidding.
What's your guys' favorite restaurant? I know yours. I think.
What is it?
Is it
Applebee's?
no the
Oh,
Mariscos place.
Mariscos.
Playa Hermosa?
Yeah. Did you guys wait? While you think about that, did you guys hear about that? I think it was a TikToker or YouTuber that they had oysters
At
and
that
they
place?
died. No, not that.
Oh.
Not at that place. Not at that
Holy
place.
shit.
But it was like a guy and there was a wife and a husband, and they like always talked about, they always loved oysters, and they have like a video from like years ago of them eating oysters and be like, oh, watch us like die from like getting, like the girl is saying that, and then she got sick from oysters and died.
They were like in a foreign country, right? And they ate just like
No, I think it was I think they were like in New Orleans or something. But I
Holy
guess
crap.
I didn't know, which I'm kind of like not gonna eat oysters now. I'm like kind of scared
It's
now that I
because
know
the sea
this.
is so dirty right now. You shouldn't eat anything out of
Well, they say that I guess like there's seasons. Like first of all, if you're not near an ocean, like you shouldn't really
Yeah.
be eating oysters regardless.
yeah.
But if you are gonna eat oysters, there's like certain like months that you shouldn't eat them, and it's from like April to like September or something like that. Like because they're not
the
good.
freshest.
Yeah.
And they both got sick, right? And one of them died for real, like for sure, and
Yeah.
another one is
Whoa.
kind of still in critical condition.
Oh, I don't know. I know the guy's like on TikTok now talking about like how she died, but it's, and then I went on a little rabbit hole of like oysters, and you know those TikToks where they look up stuff under the microscope.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh my God.
Ew, I saw it. It was
I mean,
so
they're
gross.
like raw, so
It's literally
Dude, it
Yeah.
literally looks like
It's
fucking
alive.
worms.
It's literally
like,
live.
Ooh.
okay. So
So how long are we doing this cruise for? Are we talking about 4 days?
a
Oh,
week,
five?
isn't it?
Or I thought we were still talking about Love Island.
I thought we were talking about our favorite restaurants.
Oh.
'Cause I just
Love
asked you.
Island. We're talking about oysters.
I
What
mean,
does that
we
have to do
can.
with Love
We
Island.
can.
Are we done talking about Love Island?
Well, we haven't brought it back up, so.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm done talking about it. I
Okay.
love the season.
I loved it.
I'm hooked for next season, so I hope
My
it's
favorite
as good.
part was just Ariana, seeing Ariana thriving.
Dude, her fits.
Her
seeing
fits were
just
fire.
Dude, I
Fire.
could not look at her abs.
Her
Like it makes me
abs.
want to get in shape so I can
Same.
look like that. Oh,
I get
so-
so
And you
emotional
can.
thinking about it. Everything
Yeah.
that she's gone through, and
What a
just,
dream come
like,
true.
I just
thriving.
love that
being,
for her.
Yeah.
being a total fan, and then you get to host the show.
Yeah.
How cool.
That's fucking karma right there.
Yeah.
It's karma, like
Love it.
good karma. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
yeah.
It made me teary eyed. Well, I was already crying when she was crying at the finale. I was
Oh
like,
yeah, she was.
Mm.
She
Because
loves
she's such
it.
a fan, dude. On Vanderpump Rules, she'd be like, I just want to sit at home and watch like Love Island all day.
Yeah.
And look at her now.
So how often does Love Island happen?
Once a
It's
year,
every
bro.
year. They do Love Island games like a little
Oh, I
bit
saw that,
after, but
yeah.
I think they didn't do it because of the Olympics this year.
Oh.
But I know
It doesn't hit the same, but it's still.
no, I
pretty
really
good.
liked it.
Yeah, I'm not saying it was
Yeah.
bad. It just doesn't hit the same. For
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
It's this. It's kind of like the same thing, but like they have challenges like all the time, and like that challenges actually mean something. So like they win dates or they get to
Oh,
like
okay.
you know like it's
Yeah.
not just like challenge
Yeah.
to do a challenge.
People
Okay.
leave if they don't
Yeah.
win, things like that.
And then
Okay.
it's people that have already been
On
on
Love
it.
Island.
So I hope that if they do it next year, that some of them will come back.
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
Also, another thing I should add of Love Island. I could talk about it. Let's be for real. We could talk about it forever. If you're gonna bring back another, I don't like that they bring back people that already
Yeah.
left. Like Cassie, why was she there?
I don't like Cassie. I don't know why she was there.
Is there
I love her.
I love her, but
No.
don't bring people that
She's
she was second.
bland,
She was
bro.
runner up last
Yeah.
season. You were so close from winning, and you
Yeah.
don't deserve to go.
I think so
Wow.
there was a whole Reddit about it, which I completely agree. But they were saying like if you are gonna bring somebody back, it should be somebody that like Rob, where
Rob,
like
yeah.
last year was like such a fan favorite from like the little time
Yeah.
that we saw him. But like people were saying like, oh, you should bring Cassidy back. She was so nice. She didn't really get a chance. Okay, but that's it. Like tell me something else about her.
Yeah.
Like no offense to her, but like she didn't really make like an impact for me to be
Who
like,
the
oh,
fuck
I
is
want more of
that?
her.
You mean Cassie?
Cassidy, the blonde girl that came like in the very, very beginning.
She left like a day.
Yeah, she came in
She was
with
with Rob. She was talking with Rob.
yeah. She came in.
Was she a bombshell?
Yeah, she came in with Kenny
Oh,
and
yeah.
Oh.
She had the crazy eyebrows. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember her.
Yeah, so
Oh, that's true.
I think that would be like the only exception. But I think same thing, the whole casting that a lot of people didn't plan, I feel like it might fix.
Yeah, and she fucked him because she wanted to fuck him last year and she didn't get a chance
That
to.
sucks.
Dude, people were like,
So-
"Oh my god, I love Cassie." Like
She knew what she was going to.
She's like she went in there to get a quick vacation,
Yeah.
get her dick wet,
That
and
I
left.
support. That I fully support. Like,
Yeah.
because I
Yeah, that
just
was
don't think
good.
she's entertaining. I think she's just kind of like, eh.
And they were
Yeah.
more comfortable with each other because they knew each other. So why the fuck not?
Dude,
Yeah.
I could see a difference in Rob though.
Mhm.
Like with
A
all
little
the other
pep in his
girls.
step.
Yeah, like I think he like he like did like a smile like really
Yeah.
cheesy. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen him smile with his teeth. But
Side note, I just giggled a little bit. You can cut it out if we're not gonna talk about it. We haven't mentioned that we're in a different setting.
We don't have to. It's just like a
Uh,
silent thing.
I was just thinking about it.
We're
I'm like,
just, you know,
We
I like
changed-
this.
We
actually.
Yeah, I love it.
Maybe we just
I
some
like it
curtains.
too.
Maybe just some curtains for the
I'm,
light.
I'm working on it.
Oh. What color are you gonna get?
I don't know. I'm thinking going with the mustard.
Oh
yellow.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I haven't.
you know
That's a
what?
good
That
one.
would go because of the gold.
Yeah. With like
Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that table and use it for something else and go with the lighter.
Yeah.
Like
So
TV.
we have different studios, people, and
Yeah.
Are we gonna
this
talk
is
about it? Do we talk about it or no? Should we
this
just
is
like?
just
Well, we're in
another
it now.
studio.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is
You
just
know
me.
what? It doesn't matter where we are.
No,
We're
as
still
long
gonna
as
be
you get,
We're
you
still
get us
gonna be
talking.
us.
We can yap
Yeah.
anywhere.
Dude.
For
yeah.
real.
Just give us somewhere to sit.
Yep.
We can yap.
Literally.
Okay, we didn't talk about Daniela. What were your guys' honest thoughts?
I
don't
didn't
think
like her
that-
in the beginning.
She could have been more honest.
Yeah.
Oh.
She was
I don't
not a
like-
girl's
she
girl.
lied.
Right.
She lied
Yeah,
to
she could
Kayla.
have been
Yeah.
more honest.
She was not a girl's girl.
And supuestamente she was like
Not even
there
into
for-
him at the beginning.
She wasn't for Rob. But why the fuck did you do what you did with?
Yeah.
fucking
I
Eric,
think it's just the
knowing
fact.
that he was in a serious
relation.
couple.
I think it's
Yep.
just the fact of like knowing she can take someone else's man.
That is
That
so
she
immature
just,
and
like-
disgusting.
Really liked.
Yeah, like she wanted to feel that. I don't know.
I think
Scratch
it's
the itch.
like I feel like it's really hard to be a Casa girl, and I didn't know this, but apparently like you don't know who's gonna be what. Like they don't when they pick like the pool of people, they like are like okay, you guys are gonna be OGs. You're like like you're gonna
Oh.
be a bombshell. Like they don't
Yeah.
have it like set from the beginning, and they kind of like send them out like whatever is happening.
Mhm.
But I feel like when you're a Casa girl, it's kind of like a lot of people were like, why is it like brothel vibes? And it kind of is because it's like
Yeah.
I feel like
so
you get Yeah.
specifically the girls. I feel like you kind of like as a Casa girl, you have to kind of have the mindset of like I need to like make one of these guys
Yeah.
like me so
Literally
I can get back
fight
into
for
the
your
Yeah.
yeah. which is
fucking
not-
Dea
Dea
did
Uh-uh.
exactly that.
Yeah.
She begged this
you
man to
think
bring her
threw
back.
her
That's
pussy.
what I was gonna say. Do you think she actually liked him that much?
No.
Or did she just want to get a spot?
She just
Yep.
wanted see same
She
thing.
blamed me 'cause
Yeah.
I
She
thought
saw
she
that
was
man
into
and,
I didn't like
and she
Dea.
was like, that man is weak and I'm gonna win him over to go over there.
No, I
thought
think she
different.
really liked him, and
No.
it was
No,
the same.
she was not like to me was like she wasn't a girl's girl. She was there
Dea
just
or
to get
Daniela?
it. Dea.
Oh yeah.
Like Dea to me was like no. Like when Daniela lied, she's like you're fine. Like you don't need to worry about it. Like
yeah.
type of thing. Like she wasn't
and then-
like.
Having your conversation with Cordell and then right after going with Serena and telling her
Dude,
about it.
what
What
the
the fuck?
Embarrassing.
I was
my
fucking
God.
Lisa. Who
You're
cares?
tattling on him?
Literally.
Like,
Trying
she
to
just-
be a girl's by telling.
But she just wanted to feel better. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. She wanted to be the person to be like, you can have him
You
back.
can have him. Like no, but
Yeah.
Serena had said to you, you can have him, but she
Yeah.
got him back.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
back to the Daniela though. I was gonna say that I didn't really like her because I could kind of like if you look back at her and Aaron, like you could kind of tell like whenever he'd be so full on, she'd kind of be like,
Yeah.
like she would kiss him and stuff like that. But even she said that she's like, oh, he's being really open for like
Oh,
being with
yeah.
Taylor.
Yeah, that's
Touching in between her legs.
Yeah.
Things like
Yeah.
that. Bruh.
Oh.
And then again, you kind of get put in a situation when you're, I imagine when
Kayla's
you're in
gonna watch
Casa,
that.
where you're like, oh, like, do I let him or do I ruin my chances? Which I feel like it's not like a fair,
Yeah.
Yeah.
power dynamic.
Aaron definitely gave her a lot of attention and he was
Mhm.
so touchy, massaging her feet, doing this and that. And a girl's gonna take it.
On there was something when they were showing some scenes from before. Oh, it's when Janae was talking about how like the plants thing with.
I love
But,
that.
like, did you guys see how Aaron was holding her?
No.
Literally, like he was like laying kind of like
Grabbing
this,
her
and
ass.
she
Let me show you.
Yeah. So she was just like this, and he was
Like this.
grabbing on her, but like you could see his hand like on her back like that.
Yeah.
On Janae?
Yes.
Oh, I did notice
And Van-
moments that Aaron would do that.
Dan was like, "Oh, this is just really close, you know," and I was like, I understand, but no."
Yeah. He did that to a couple. Like,
when they
I feel
made
a couple
out too,
times.
didn't he like slap her ass
Yes.
like super hard?
Yeah. I mean, I would too, but
Yeah.
just kidding.
Maybe he's just a touchy guy, but still,
don't
you're in a
know.
relationship. You
I
say
just-
you wanna, you
I
care
guess
for
'cause I
her,
don't
but
have that
no.
relationship with your guys' boyfriends. I'm not like waking
No.
up in the morning and hugging them like, "Good morning."
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Aaron
You know?
was too.
But they also
close.
they all make out with each other.
That's
you know?
true.
And they all like were strangers and they all met at the same time. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah,
so
that's
I
true.
could see it being a little different, but yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
But I was gonna say Daniela, like towards the end, I kind of liked her because she seemed really sweet and nice. But then I forgot about how she lied to Kaylor.
Yeah.
So
Kaylor's gonna
It's
watch.
either you gotta like make them like you and be a part of it, or be.
and
So-
that's what a lot of people were saying. It's like it's not like it is Love Island, and people say, oh, it's Love Island, not Friendship Island, but it has like it has a lot. I think it's just like a social
Yeah.
thing, you know.
you sleep next to these people. Of course, you're gonna get close and
Yeah, and you don't want to like have bad blood with people that you're gonna be living with for a month.
Literally,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You're like, nope, I'll get along.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something.
probably a lie.
No.
You think of what you're gonna say, but I can't believe Kenny did not get his heartbeat raised by Janae's
Dude.
twerking.
Yeah, we were
I got my heart
nobody got their heart rate raised by Janae.
She was so good.
She was my favorite.
So
I was
good.
shocked.
Show like she knew what she was doing.
Yes.
Dude, she's like, watch this.
Yeah. Her ass.
I'm out of frame.
I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, no, I loved her. My theory is that their hearts stopped, and that's why none of them did
Stroke
it.
or something.
Yeah, they.
Dude,
And my
Cordell.
theory is also that like so Kaylor went first, so they all got really excited.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that's why she got the most.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good.
They were like, oh, and then they learned how to control it.
Dude, Cordell with the accent cracked me.
Oh my
The fucking
god.
nerd.
Wait, who do you guys think was the best guy?
Miguel.
Go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Before
Miguel.
Dude, I'm pretty sure he's done that. Like
It did not look
like
like
a
the first time.
stripper, like kind of
Oh, like
vibe,
as a job?
Yeah.
How did he know how to do the fire thing? He's
Oh
done that
my
before.
god. That was like
the fire thing.
He put his hand in the fire to get his hand warm.
Yeah.
That was so good. That was so good.
I'm gonna rewatch it now.
If you're my future man, do that.
was
You need to know how to cook, and you need to know how to
Play
Put your
with
hand in the fire.
yeah.
I also thought it was funny how Daniela got picked up twice and like
Literally
like the
with
same
Rob.
position. Like
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I was like,
She must have been the
oh.
lightest one or something.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Rob was like, "Oh, she's
Dude, Rob was really hot too.
yeah, he was.
I
That
mean, Rob
cowboy?
was just fucking hot. Like, you could have just stood there and I would have been like, oh my
yeah."
god.
Rob is so
Oh,
hot,
he's so hot. Yeah, I'm a Rob girl. My overall.
as you could tell. Give us a quick turnaround.
No,
Bye.
no. I'm no.
You forgot the cowboy boots though.
Well, I barely wanted to put shoes on, girl. I don't have a bra, and that's why I don't want to get up because you're gonna see my nipple, and it's a white shirt, and then
Give us a show.
yeah.
Free the knit.
A little
No.
tease.
Cut that.
No, yeah, I love Rob, and I love that he loves Latinas because I'm like, in another universe, you know, it could happen.
Literally,
So
his tattoos are kind of scary.
The snake?
no, I love them. I love
No,
it.
sorry, I'm thinking of Miguel.
Miguel.
Miguel?
I was like analyzing
Mhm.
the tattoos,
Mm-mm.
and because I don't like them. I think maybe
don't
they're
like the
just
middle one.
missing. Like maybe he's missing. Like he has too much blank area, you know. So maybe he needs to like fill it in a little,
yeah.
put something else.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking, like, if I'm fucking writing him, like, am I gonna see a demon face? Like,
Literally,
I don't
love
want
that you're just like, if I write him, you're doing the motion.
in another dimension, you know, like, cause I'm married, happily married, and I love my man.
I
but-
didn't pay attention too much to his tattoos.
Yeah, it's just like a kind of like a demon face
In the middle?
and then he has like two
Eyes.
eyes.
I saw the eyes. Yeah.
I like the
eyes are-
symmetry of
I
them.
like the eyes. I mean, even if
Yeah.
he just had the eyes, like I feel like that would. I like
That'd be
the how they kind of like shape
Yeah.
his. They go with the shape of his
Who
shoulder.
had
Yeah.
fucked up tattoos last
Kane.
season?
Oh.
Kane. Oh.
Oh, last season somebody had like ugly ass diamonds.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Oh yeah, I don't remember who it was though. But
Anyways,
did you see
something on
Kane's
his
tattoos?
elbows.
Kane's tattoos fucked up his like face structure. Like the ones he had right here. I'm like,
No,
doesn't
have you
let his-
seen his dog tattoo?
Oh no.
Dude, I'm gonna put a picture. It's a fucking yeah. It's the body of a angel baby with
cherub.
a dog head holding a bag of money.
What the?
That's so random. That must
Oh
have been
my
a dare.
god. That's just
I'm
like,
thinking that it was like a little homage to like a dog that passed away or something.
Yeah.
But like, why that?
he thought it was
Interesting,
creative.
I don't know.
Anyways.
There it is.
And that is our recap on Love Island. But my favorite restaurant.
Yeah, what is it?
I don't know if I have one. I used to love Red Robin back when I was like
Random.
18, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did go to an Italian restaurant, North Italia.
So good.
So good.
So good. But I've only been there once, so I don't know if I can call it my favorite restaurant. But like it was
Yeah.
If you liked
so,
it, I mean,
so good. Like
Yeah.
but another restaurant that I used to go to a lot was Texas Roadhouse.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I haven't gone though now
I
in a
is
while.
there every
so
other
then
week.
I'm like,
I
yeah.
just
You know
recently
what?
found out about Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, really?
That was mine and Van's first date.
Oh,
Oh.
It's so fucking good.
it's so good.
I was just thinking that it's not like whenever I go, I always get the same thing because I feel like I look at the menu. Like, don't get me wrong, their bread and
the
butter
rolls.
fucking bomb. But like I always just get like a steak with like a couple sides or whatever. And I was
Same.
like looking at the other menu and,
And
I
it
was
doesn't
like,
look too.
like there's literally like nothing else that I would want to eat.
Yeah, I
here.
just go for the steak.
Do you
with
get the
shrimp.
cactus blossom?
Isn't that Outback?
Is
No,
it
the-
onion rings?
The onion thing that you pull, it's like a flower. It's a blossom.
Yeah, that's Outback Steakhouse.
No, it's a.
They have.
It's at
probably-
Texas
I'm sure they
Roadhouse.
could-
Have it
I'm
at
sure they
Texas?
could have it at Texas.
Yeah. I think I've seen it.
I've only been to Texas Roadhouse.
really
I've never been to Outback. I've never been to the Outback.
Outback's is bigger. but
Outback's is
Texas-
not good. It went downhill. I feel like it used to be really good,
Mhm.
and then I went back again. The bloomin' onion was like small.
Not
Oh.
blooming.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It was just a little baby.
And yeah, let me not be a hater though.
Yeah.
Sorry,
But anyway,
Maybe you just got a bad onion.
Okay.
maybe.
Yeah.
You?
Talking about onions, Shrek 5 is coming. Shrek 5 is coming out. And
Five?
I
Yeah.
can't keep up anymore.
Me either. I haven't
Yeah.
even watched
Yeah.
2, 3.
I've
4.
never watched 4.
You've only watched the first one.
but I've watched 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, they're all
I think
good.
I
I've
think
only
I
done
haven't
three.
watched. Yeah, 3.
And we went to a Shrek grave. I'm a fake fan.
Yeah.
3 is when
And I
they
was
start
Shrek.
having kids. Did you guys see that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one I saw. The last.
They're coming out with the Freaky Friday.
I
number
saw
three.
that.
Oh, I want to
Chad
see.
McElmurray. I saw him like behind the scenes. I was like, yes, I'm so happy they brought him
Yeah.
back.
Same.
Do you know if what's her face is gonna be in it? Lindsay Lohan is. But
Yeah.
The mom.
Yeah, yeah.
She is.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't see her.
Because she was,
Both
so she's
original.
also on The Bear. So she was talking, showing how she was
on the
filming.
new season.
2.
She was filming both of them at the same time, like The Bear and Freaky Friday.
I was watching the new season of Bear, and it is so artsy. You know, it like was putting me to sleep.
Yeah.
I only watched the first episode because I can't
Mm-hmm.
no me da ganas, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
was
just
really
like,
good
what are
show.
they doing or what is going on? But like the art, the filming, and everything. I'm like,
And dude, they're
oh.
always screaming too, and like I'm like, what
They're
is
trying
the
to
storyline?
they're trying to get their Emmys. Like
Yeah.
they're trying to get the Emmys, I think.
Oh,
Because it
that
is
makes
artistic
more-
as
yeah,
fuck.
I do
so
need
artsy.
something new to watch now that Love Island's finished.
Yeah.
I know. Me and Julio are like, what are we gonna watch now?
I've been
Vanderpump
watching The
Rules.
Sopranos.
I don't know why it's so hard to
Not loving
get.
it, dude. Me and Isaac, I find myself both Isaac and I like all of a sudden we'll just look and we're both on our phones. Like, I don't know.
Really?
Maybe
I had started The Sopranos too, and
What
I
you
haven't
follow?
finished it.
It's
Like,
one
I
of my
don't-
top shows.
I don't know if it like it
Julio
just
really
gets
liked
better and better, but I just feel like it's kind of the same thing right now. Like it's just him like going to therapy and then doing crime and going to
Mhm.
therapy and then doing crime and
As we all do.
Yeah.
As we all, commit crimes, don't go to therapy,
Mhm.
pretend like I can find the answers on my own. I don't know. I think I could just got really like I get really attached to the characters, and I was like really into it.
yeah.
I need to do those things where like it's just a show.
Yeah.
Gonna get
Yeah,
into it.
yeah. Don't spiral because of it.
I spiraled with the ending of
Watch The
Sopranos.
Mole.
The mole.
Yeah. It's like a quick watch. It's literally,
Maybe.
I think, like 12
But it's
episodes.
reality. It's real TV.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to do real TV right now
Oh.
because I'm Loved Island out.
Oh. But this one's a little bit different. There's not like, it's like a game show almost.
Mm-hmm.
I was literally thinking it's literally like Among Us, but
Love
like
that.
in real,
Love that.
real people.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's really fun. It's just like that one you can like watch it while cleaning and like it's not a big deal, but it's really fun. Wow. Let me.
I just guessed.
But that was the one you wanted.
No.
Oh.
Hey, that's like Dan.
Oh, I didn't know that was like a
That's one
default
of my
one.
favorite sound bites on the podcast. I would go at the end.
That's so funny.
I watched a movie about a serial killer, and the son finds out that it's his dad. And then at the end,
Like the book that we read.
oh yeah. Oh, I don't know. Should I spoil it? Because I
What
feel
movie
like
is it? What is it called?
Spoiler
What's the name?
Cloven Hitch
What?
something.
Just say it. Just say it.
Yeah, I'm probably.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. So it's about like there's this serial killer. He goes Cloven Hitch. He goes by Cloven Hitch Killer. And I think that's the name of the movie. And it's he's killed like 10 people, and for some reason his son starts getting into it, and he finds out that it's his dad, and him and this girl that are their friends, they like start investigating his dad, this and that, and then his dad finds out and whatnot, and like he manipulates him to be like, no, it's your uncle's stuff. That's why he got in, because he's in an accident. Anyways, I'm skip to the end.
Where's the spoiler alert?
At the end, the freaking kid pissed me off because he finds out it's his dad. They end up killing him. The kid and the girl kill the dad because they caught him
Yeah.
doing it to another girl, and so they end up killing him. But instead of calling the cops, he just makes it seem like he was camping and he was like he shot himself or
The son's gonna
suicidal.
become a killer.
And like según to protect his family, but I'm like, the mom is still suffering that her husband died and struggling with money, and like and then like
What an idiot kid.
they're like very church people.
Yeah.
So like he goes to church. He goes to church and is talking highly about his dad, like, and I'm like, it just pissed me off.
Dude,
I just had to say it.
That's
Like
crazy.
another reference to one of the books that we read on
The housemaid one.
no,
you guys should read
the
it.
Ed ends with us. You know, at the beginning
Oh.
of the funeral, she's like, "I'm gonna list 5 things that are great about my dad," and she stays silent for 5 minutes. Yeah. So
You guys
Lexia
should
and I
read
have a
that
little
one.
book club
You
going.
guys should read that one so we can go watch the movie.
Yeah, I put it on the calendar.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll start.
It ends with
Dude, the other day I went to the movies and I saw the trailer for it and I was crying because I think the song and then just knowing how the book is, like, I hate that people hate her for writing that book.
I was just
I
about
know.
to say,
She got
I
a lot of
haven't heard
hate.
great things.
I think it's bullshit because they're saying that she's romanticizing domestic abuse. I'm like, read the fucking book and you'll
Yeah.
see that she's not.
That's what I hear, and then
It's stupid.
Yeah, and then the like the cast that didn't go with like how the characters were.
I don't care about that too much.
Yeah, I think it'll be good.
I think maybe
Talking
the
about
only
the
one
cast, I've met the guy.
that what guy?
Oh, you have.
yeah. Landoni?
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll put a picture up.
yeah. We'll put a picture up.
You met him?
Yeah, I hugged him. He was
Yeah.
so
He's hot.
nice.
He stayed at the
At the
Hyatt.
Hyatt.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna guess.
I checked him in.
I think the only one that like doesn't go maybe is ¿cómo se llama? The other guy, the one that she met in the childhood.
Oh, the homeless one.
Atlas.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe we needed him to be a little bit more cute, but like it's realistic, you know?
I mean, also go watch the movie. I don't gotta read the book.
No, you need to
No, read the book.
kidding.
I'm not.
I've never been that person that's like,
I'm
oh
gonna
my
listen
god,
to
the
it.
book is better than the movie.
We
No,
have
I
a book
just-
club going, and you guys need to join us.
It's just
Me and Lexia have
that's
been-
just are not the kind of books that I like.
Oh.
You know, like I like
I'm gonna listen
like
to
my
it.
conspiracy shit and like I don't
We
know.
like,
I like books
Thrillers,
Thriller.
twist plots,
Yeah, dude.
and
Me and Lexi were like, did you
we
believe this was
finished.
gonna
We did a
happen?"
series.
Yeah, we did our first series.
Yeah,
I do want to read Verity, and I know you already read that one, so
read it.
I'll
yeah,
do it on
it's
the
good.
side, but
Yeah,
I'm
book
I'm
club
searching-
called.
we're not there yet.
Okay.
I'm looking for our next series or book first, and then we can.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll read it if
Yeah.
I have time.
I told her, I was like,
She's gonna get FOMO as fuck. Of course, she's gonna join.
But Lexia
reading a
listens to
book.
them, so you can listen
Yeah.
to them too. I
Yeah.
read it because I like to have the book.
she's fast.
No, it's because
She's so fast. I'm like, girl.
Until I get into it, I'm like,
no, yeah, it's like I'm not trying to be like, but like I just cannot. Like books are like so hard for me to like get into. Like I've like picked up so many books that like that one Flowers for Algernon. I never finished it
yeah.
because it was really good, but like it didn't like suck
Grasp
me
you.
in.
That's
you
why
know?
I gotta read like the plot twist ones, thrillers,
Yeah.
mystery,
Yeah.
because
like there's so many books that I'm like, oh, I want to read this, and then like I start it and like it doesn't get me. But there's books where I like it's so dumb, but like the book Angels and Demons, it's like a very old book and it's like a small book, but I remember I read that in a day because I literally couldn't put it down. Like it's really hard for me to like get
one.
into a book, and
I'm really just trying to read to like reduce my screen time.
no, I do want to get into
'Cause-
reading though, but for me it's like hard finding a book that I
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
There's so many out there.
There's,
you gotta just like find your like what you like specifically, and I
and
feel
that's
like
kind of what I'm working on. Have you guys heard of the Reddit Suggest Me a Book?
no. but-
It's a subreddit and it's literally called Suggest Me a Book, and you literally put on there like, oh, I'm looking for a book that you can be as specific or as vague as you want. Like, oh, I'm looking for a book that has like a woman protagonist and has like a male
do one?
blah blah blah. Huh?
Have you done one?
I'll just search what people have already done. So like
and
a
just read off of that,
conspiracy
yeah.
one, literally. A lot of them I've already read, like Angels and Demons are the ones that bring a lot. There's one called the Pendulum something, and it's like about like that kind of stuff that I like about like conspiracies and stuff like that. But they don't have an audiobook, and it's kind of like a harder read. Like it has like big words and shit, so it's extra hard for me to like.
That's how I am right now with I'm reading the House of the Dragon book, the Fire and Blood, and it's like I'm reading it in between reading the other books because it's the words that they use, and then also just like everybody has the same name, so it's kind of hard to follow. But I really want to read it through. So
yeah,
How has
my
it been like
ADHD
watching it and reading it at the same time? Not the same.
So I had some spoilers. So like, let me give you like a really quick story. That episode, spoiler alert, like actual spoiler alert. When Rhaenys dies, I had read somewhere that instead Vhagar dies, and so I was like, oh my god, Vhagar's about to die. Like Van has no idea, and then Rhaenys and Meleys die, and I'm like sobbing. Because first of all, it's sad, and then I got tricked.
Yeah.
So then I was like, fuck this. I need to spoil it for myself so I can be prepared. If not, I'm just going to be crying the entire time.
Yeah.
So
You read it.
so I read the first half. I skipped a few pages. I skipped probably like 5 chapters, and I'm already in the Dance of the Dragon. I read 2 pages. Oh, sorry. I read 2 pages, and so many more people have died, and I am just holding this information. And Van's like, is it going to happen this season? I'm like, there's no way they're going to show all these people dying because they already have Rhaenys die in Melee. So it's like, they can't have all these people dying.
Yeah.
End of spoiler.
Did you watch Game of Thrones?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
So I also have those books, but I'll save those for another time because I want to read along with that. But speaking of books, my Instagram, I have a lot of people that are reading also, and I love when they post the book and they rate it and they give. Like I have like 4
That's
people.
how I get my books too.
I have 4 people that have been posting it, and I saw this one that I was so shook about, like the guy, the brief description, and he said it was about this girl who is dark. She committed suicide, and she ended up in this place called the something library, and it's that place that she's in. All the books in that library are about what her life would have been if she didn't commit suicide.
Stop.
And I'm like, I want to read it so bad, but I just feel like I feel like I would be in shambles.
I'm done to read that.
You're down? Are you? I thought about it and I was like, it's so dark. There's this guy. Shout out to the guy that.
We'll put his link here.
And
no free promo.
He's one of the guys that's always posting books, and I'm like, actually, you know what? I used to talk to him back in the day, like friendly. So I'm gonna ask him about it. But it's called the Something Library, and I'm just like, fuck.
That sounds like a good one.
Okay.
Thank you so much for
And that's
up
that.
with us.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Give us some book recommendations.
Yeah,
that
I
you guys. If you guys are bookworms, let us know. We want to get into reading.
Let us know what your guys' thoughts of Love Island
Oh
are.
yeah,
Yeah.
if you watch Love
Ooh.
Island,
Yes.
what did
Send
you
this
think?
to the girlies that love Island 'cause
And the
I'm
men.
Sure, yeah, we
Yeah.
I'm sure we all share the same thoughts. So
Tell us if you guys are happy with the winners.
Unpopular opinions?
Yeah.
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 tell us.
All
Thank
right.
you. Bye.
Bye.
See you next time.
Woo.